Hello friends, my name is Fox. This is my first ever plan with me, so it's probably going to be a total hot ass disaster mess, and I apologize in advance for that. Also, you will note, well, you won't note, but it's Wednesday. Normally I would do this stuff on Monday or Sunday ideally, but the reality of planner world is that sometimes that does not happen. So here we are on Wednesday, and I'm just going to do my week. So here we go. I use an Erin Condren vertical planner. That's my main planner. I do also have a bullet journal. I have a meal planner that I use separately. I have another Erin Condren monthly that I use for the blog that my husband and I do. But this is my main do this every week situation. So I already got all of my supplies ready today to make this as easy as possible. And I don't know, my camera card says it has 30 minutes on it. So if this goes longer than that, I will have to stop and restart, and we'll see what happens with that. So because yesterday was Mardi Gras, I got a little Mardi Gras kit here. And I thought this had the name of the shop that I bought it from. I guess it doesn't. Oh, I have it over here. One second. Okay, it is Simple Planner Designs. I brought a couple kits from them. So that's the shop that I used to buy this. And then I already pulled out my pen colors. So I tried to do my pen colors according to what the layout is. And then I have a couple other sticker things that will come up as we go through. So I am just gonna jump right in. I did all the hard part of planning all the kits that I'm gonna use, because sometimes I find that I spend like 100 years on Etsy trying to pick something that I want. So, and I've been doing like mostly green. I usually do mostly green for the month of March. And I figured since it was Mardi Gras, I could do a little bit something different. And I'm hoping that the camera, which is set to autofocus, will actually focus correctly. So if it's not focusing, I will figure that out in my second plan with me video, which will happen eventually. So I don't know, I kind of always do these little, I buy the same kind of planner kits every week, for every week. So similar style. I am now obsessed with the date covers, so those will be coming up in a minute here. So I usually get the ones that have like the little 8 stickers for the week, and hopefully, like, since I just bought this apparatus that is holding my camera, I am not like flopping my head into the frame 1,000 times. So if you see the top of my head, I do apologize for that. That's not what I'm hoping to go for here. But yeah, so I always go with these ones that have like the little 8 stickers. And I'm not like a no white space planner. I have a little bit of white space because I do like decide things later in the week. Like some days I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I will leave that day open, and then as the day comes. And I'm also like a notorious, like I will go back and write in things from the previous week. So I'm a notorious back planner in that regard. I will do that. I could have done that on the video today, but I don't know what I'm putting in for last week. But there are things always at the end of the week that I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget that I did that. You know, this thing, I went to lunch here, or I did whatever. So I will go back and add that in. So, and like I said, I am like totally crazy about date covers now. That's my new thing. I feel like there was a time I didn't know what I was missing with these date covers. And now that I've found date covers, I won't buy a kit unless they have date covers involved. So, big fan of that. So as I said, ordinarily, I will do this on a Sunday if I can. If I'm not working, I will do this on a Sunday, or try to do it by Monday at the latest. And this week it was just chaotic. And my life is like that sometimes. Sometimes my life is very chaotic. So sometimes my planner spreads get done much after the fact. And that's okay. Because it's just for me, and now for this YouTube channel that I'm trying to start and hopefully will be successful with. And I also have to learn how to use video editing software, which I don't know how to do. luckily for me, my husband has a master's in screenwriting, and he went to drama school for that, and he did a lot of movie making and directing in that time, so he knows what the fuck he's doing. So somehow this will get done. All right, hopefully I got those all correct in there. Okay, so that is the basics of everything. And then these little lines, I don't know, tell me in the comments how you use your little lines at the bottom here of your Erin Condren planner. I used to try to like put stuff in there to feel like I was using the space appropriately, and now I've started getting the kits that have like these little designs that you can just put down there, and it's just adds a little bit of color, and then it's less stress on me because I don't have to figure out what the fuck I'm going to put there. So this is actually, this is skinnier than I thought it would be, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use this first. Yeah, I am really bad at putting things on straight. Yeah, there we go. And then it's like a little bit extra color. Whee! Okay. Yeah, so I've just kind of been putting these on here because sometimes I don't have enough interesting shit going on in my life to fill in this extra space. I did like, I do track my macros, and so for a little while I had like macro trackers that I was putting down there, but I do those all digitally because, please tell me to put this on right side up. I did, okay. I do my macro tracking in an app. I use the Spark People app and the Spark People website, and so I don't really put that in. I track on a habit tracker that I did my macros for the day, but I don't track what they are in the actual planner. So, okay, so now it's time to fill in the exciting details of my life. And maybe we'll use, I don't know what we're gonna do. I need something up here. I've been like, for a long time I was resistant to use washi tape, and now that I have a bullet journal, I'm like a washi tape addict, and so, I could put washi there, but I don't think I have anything that would go necessarily. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for this moment and figure out, just trying to see what else is in this kit that I can use. Okay, so I'm gonna do work on these little dudes here. Sometimes you get so much stuff in a kit and you're like, well, I want to use it because it's here and I want to use up as much of this as I can, and then, actually I'm gonna flip this around. Then you don't, it doesn't match what you're doing or fit your layout, and then you just feel like, well, I have to hold on to it forever, and you don't. You really don't. So I'm going to put work in these little dudes here. So Monday is obviously past, but I was work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I am a pharmacist, and I am a floater pharmacist, which means, that's why I do the little RX bottles for work. I don't have a set store. I travel and I fill in and cover vacations and maternity leaves and holes when people take another job and all that stuff. So this week, my weekend was yesterday and today, which is why this is getting done today. So I'm actually going to, I'm going to pick which weekend do I want. Do I want the green one or do I want this one? Let's go with this one. If I can get it off of the sticker page here. Yeah, so Tuesday and Wednesday. That is like something that I do love about retail that I don't want to give up, or my weekdays off, because it's just nice to be able to grocery shop when not everybody else is grocery shopping, and have a weekday off for your plans and appointments. So tomorrow I work 9 to 7. I'm debating. I'm going to try to go to spin class in the morning, but I don't know for sure that I'm going to get up in time, so I'm not going to put that as its own sticker yet, but I'm going to leave a space for it in case I do decide I'm going to do it. So otherwise I work 9A to 7P. And I got to put the store number in there, but I don't actually know it. 17336. Okay. I hear my little camera like adjusting the focus, so I hope that this is not just a blurry fucking video the whole way through, but you never know. It could be. Okay, Friday morning, I am a volunteer dog coach at the shelter here in Pittsburgh, and so Friday morning is my shift this week. I also float there because they don't have a set work schedule. I kind of just pick up wherever we have holes. So that'll be Friday at 7 a.m. And then I work in the evening. I close. And I lost those stickers already, you guys. Okay, here we go. Let's have a bunch of shit before. I have a whole bunch of shit. So, okay, we are hosting an event on Saturday, which I will get to. And Friday morning, after I'm done with my dog shift, my parents are coming over. A few years ago, we decided we wanted to get a maid, and my parents decided that they are retired and they need more income, so they offered to be our maid. So they're coming over to help me clean. And I'm gonna actually do this as a sticker here. So that way if I think of things that we need to do. Okay. We're gonna do this way. To clean. Oop. And there we go. So now I have things that I can put in here. Oh, heck. There we go. Okay, and then I will put work here, which is 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. So that is that. And where's my little RX sticker? It is so much faster when I take out all the stickers that I think I will need before I start actually using them. Okay. I am having a glass of wine because it is my Sunday afternoon. I'm drinking Chronic Cellars, Mr. Nibbles, which I highly recommend. It's a Zin and Petit Syrah mix, I think, is the blend. So anyway, Saturday I'm off. Sunday I work. Sunday is also daylight savings time, which if I covered it up. Oh, it says spring forward still. I pretty much covered it up. But I'm gonna write it in here so I don't fucking forget. Of course my clocks will remember for me, but. There we go. So I have to get up an hour earlier than normal for work. Okay, and I work Sunday 10 to 5. Okay, so that is all my work for the week is in here now. All right, so work is an easy one to put in there. The other one that is kind of easy is running. So I am a runner. You will hear about tons of running shit if I continue doing this exciting and thrilling thing. So I am a big fan, and we're gonna get into these now, of these Erin Condren customizable stickers. So shit that I do all the time, I use these, I print them out. I usually refresh my collection of these whenever I do my planner at the end of the year. I do a January through December. I know the new models come out in the summer, but I always do January through December for my planners. So I always refresh these. So running is on here. I actually have 2 different running things going here. So I am training for a marathon, which is 1 month from tomorrow. So yesterday I did run. Yesterday was supposed to be 3 to 4 miles, but it's literally, like this morning when I woke up, it was 13 degrees, feels like 5. So it's fucking nightmare out there. Okay, so what I ended up doing was, by the time I got all of my shit done yesterday that I had chores to do, I ended up only getting 2 miles on the treadmill. So I'll just write that in here. Today, however, even though it was still remarkably cold, I was like, fuck the treadmill, which is my least favorite thing. And I just put on an extra layer and went out and did it. And it was actually good. So 5 miles today. I have one more short run this week, which would have been 4 miles, but since I only got the 2 miles yesterday, it'll be another 5 miler. So I don't know when I'm going to do that yet. I have a feeling it's going to be Sunday after work, because with daylight savings, we should be good. It should be daylight when I get home, so I think that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to try not to jinx myself. I'm going to put it there. Whee! And that'll be 5 miles. It's just 5 miles easy. I did my pace run today, so I don't have to push it. I can shake out whatever, because Saturday morning is long run day. So this week, last week was my cutback, so I was only at 14, and this week is 17 miles. And I am a member of the Steel City Roadrunners running club here in Pittsburgh, and we do our long runs on Saturdays and Sundays during marathon training. So I'm not actually running Pittsburgh with all my friends, which kind of stinks, but I will be, for a good reason, not running it. I'm going to be going to Go Wild in Vegas, and that's the same weekend as Pittsburgh. So that is why I'm running a marathon 1 month from tomorrow. We do our annual vacation. We go off the Central Coast in California. If you can see my wine cup, slow wine country. That's where we go. But it just so happens that the week, we always go end of March, beginning of April. And it just so happens that the second day will be, we get there Saturday, and that Sunday, there's a marathon. So I was like, well, let's do it. It's in Tascadero, which is a tiny little town, about 10 minutes south of Paso Robles, which is where this wine that I'm drinking is from. But anyway, so we're going to fly out Saturday, and then Sunday I'm running the marathon, and husband's going to run the half. So it'll be fun. It's the best. Who wanted to start their vacation with a marathon? Me, of course. So another sticker that I do is cage residency. So the Monday nights, it's our Monday night tradition. There is a bar up the street from us called the Squirrel Cage. It's called the Squirrel Hill Cafe, but everybody calls it the Squirrel Cage. And Monday nights, they have 90-cent tacos, and their food is fucking delicious. It is so great. So we go there every Monday night, but that's also like one day a week where it's a nerd bar. So you will never walk into the cage without there being like somebody reading, somebody writing, somebody with a laptop, teachers grading papers, whatever. So we go there, and that's like our that's one day a week that I commit to doing something creative other than planning. Like I do my planning, day to day. But I work on writing or reading something or, whatever, just something creative. That's my one day a week that I consistently do. That's what we call it, cage residency. And sometimes there are months during the year where I'm working on a project or something and I'm there more, but, yeah. So that's what cage residency means. And that will be on my planner at least one day a week, every week. I'm also going to stick over here, because we are having this party and I have a ton of shit to do that I haven't done yet. I am going to stick to do here and put this in. There we go. Okay, so Monday, I went to work. We did fitness here. I'll put my fitness sticker in here. Work was very long, very stressful, very busy. I came home and I was like, I just want to go to bed, but for workout that day, we did Leslie Sands. Husband does those with me usually. They're fun. If you need a low impact, nice rest day workout, Leslie Sandstone tapes, you can get a lot of that stuff free on YouTube, but we have, we ordered the DVDs and they have good music. It's fun, and it's nothing too crazy, so. Okay, so yesterday, I started my day with physical therapy. Because I am a runner, I had a running related injury. I got these stickers for when I was like going to therapy, and I am currently on a little therapy break. So I've been using them for physical therapy and just writing it in there. And that was 10:45 a.m. Then, yeah, so I hurt my hip during a race last fall, and I was trying to just kind of push through it, and then I got to a point where I was like, it might not be a good idea anymore to do that. So I started going to physical therapy for it. And speaking of physical therapy, I need to add in a habit tracker for the week. I'll put this down here. But yeah, so I'm going now. Well, it started out with twice a week. Now I'm down to once a week. Once a week going, but then I have exercises that I do every day. So yeah, I'm gonna check off my Monday and Tuesday. I didn't do them yet today, so, but I need a habit tracker to remind myself. I have a couple different things that I'm doing. So I'm doing like a strength stuff on non-run days, and I'm doing stretch stuff on run days. And so I have to do my stretch stuff this evening. So anyway, physical therapy, best thing ever, really good for you. If you are busted up and injured, do it. Be good to yourself. Don't fuck around with your body. That's my PSA. That's my TED Talk. Don't fuck around with your body. If it hurts, go and see somebody and get it fixed. So, and it makes you a stronger runner too, I think. I think it does. All right. I did grocery shopping after that for like 2 fucking hours. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Oh, I'm gonna know that it's crooked forever. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's a little better. It's not terrific. Yeah, I had to do grocery shopping for this event that we were throwing on Saturday, and it was quite an event. The grocery shopping was a bigger event, I think, than the event is going to be itself. So, yeah, but it's done now. And then Layla Grace had a vet appointment. Layla Grace is my dog. She is a little black pit bull. She was one of my shelter babies, and I adopted her because I loved her too much. She's our second pit. We had a pit and whippet mix named Lucy, who was my baby. She was my heart dog. And now we have Layla Grace, who is my other baby. She's been having some stinky breath problems, so I took her into the vet. They wanted to just check her teeth out. We found out has 4 missing teeth that she was not born with or something. They never grew in. I don't know. And so, but she's okay. She didn't have to have a cleaning or anything. They just, since she's only 3.5, they want her to just do some dental chews. And so hopefully that'll fix it. But yeah, it was stressful for mommy to have to go to the vet yesterday. More stressful for me than it was for her, I think. I do think I want to do like a little extra. See, I get these things, these stickers, and I want to use them because they're in there. And like, it doesn't matter if they don't really belong in my planner and I don't really have the space for it. I want to do it, so I try to make it work. Motherfucker. Come on. FYI, if you've gotten this far, you probably already figured this out, but there will be cussing on my Plan With Me's. I'm sorry, it's just the reality of my life. Whoa, don't do that. Boy, this is fighting with me. Boy, it really does not want to go. Normally this little dude is like solid. And this, nope, it is not meant to be. Hold on. No, I have no scissors. All right, I'm gonna have to give up the dream. This thing's not happening. But now I want it in there. Oh well. All right, we're not doing that. Anyway, back onto this. So that was, now it left a fucking mark though. Oh God, I'm so pissed, but I have no scissors in here. Because this guy is normally enough. This is what I use for my washi tape that I got because Cindy uses it. If you don't follow Cindy at Llama's Love Letters, you're missing out because she's the best. But anyway, I got one of these on her recommendation because this is what she uses, and it's really good for washi tape usually. But this stuff is too sturdy. This kit is too sturdy. Didn't work. Anyway, moving on. yesterday we went out for my birthday, which is in October. Yeah. So we'll put birthday in quotes. Birthday. Dinner. So we went to the Sesame Inn with our families, with our parents. We had planned to get together at my actual birthday with both sets of parents, and husband and I were traveling 5 weeks in a row from the end of September through the end of October, so it never happened. So we celebrated like my half-ish birthday, kind of, sort of. So that was yesterday. And then I came home and I was like so full of Chinese food that I was just like, I'm gonna read for a little bit, and then I was just fucking deceased. So today, earlier today, I did my 5-mile run, and then I had, there we go. I'm gonna actually, I have all these stickers and I have to use them. I mean, I don't have to, but let's do this instead of that. Make better use of my kit here. That's close enough. We had USB-G. I can't talk apparently when I'm focusing on my lettering. Look at that, I had to be completely silent. Wine glass. So I'm a member of the USBG. I'm not an actual bartender, but the USBG is the US Bartenders Guild. If you like the craft of booze and bartending, see if your city has a local chapter. Pittsburgh has a really, I live in Pittsburgh, I didn't tell that. Pittsburgh has a really very active USB chapter, and you can join if you are not a bartender, an active bartender, you can join as an enthusiast. So husband and a couple friends of ours and I, we are all enthusiasts. So today they had a wine class on Portugal, wines of Portugal, and it was awesome. It was a lot of information because I know shit about wines in Portugal, but I know more now. And I know I'm not gonna fit it. Yeah, I did. I played Planner Chicken and I won. That looks like shit, but it's there. It says Portugal. You can tell it says Portugal. I can tell it says Portugal. And it's my fucking planner, I think. I mean, I know it's my planner. I think you can tell it says Portugal. That's fine. Anyway, that's that. Tonight, in an hour and a half, we have a Patiki event. Oh wait, does this have a thing? Some of these say planner on them and I get all excited. Oh, I can put family time. Look at this. Look at this. Family time. Family time. Because it was. We were with our families. Pay bills. Oof. Oof. No, I don't think this has... I'm making a fucking mess here. No. I don't even remember what I was looking for now. I was looking for something, but I don't know what it is at this point. Oh, planner. Like sometimes it'll say like, do your planner, and I could put a little sticker here, but that's fine. So anyway, at 5:30, we're having a Patiki, which is the Pittsburgh Tiki group. Seriously, I don't normally have this many drinking events in a single day, but today, my Sunday, I do. It just happened that way. So anyway, that is happening at 5:30. Boop, boop. Up the street. Yeah, this just happened to be how everything fell this week. And then probably I'm gonna come home and watch the Mighty Boosh with husband, because that's what we do. We are working our way through the Mighty Boosh. If you do not watch the Mighty Boosh, you should do that. You should find it on Netflix or Amazon or whatever the fuck we watch it on, and you should watch it because it's hilarious. So, tomorrow I work. I might go to spin class, so we're leaving that little sliver open there. Then I have to add in my cleaning stuff. Oh, there's a whole bunch of it. It's going to be a mess. And then Okay, so imagine that I fast forwarded, because apparently I did, because apparently my camera shut off and I didn't know for like 3 minutes. So anyway, you heard me talking about the Mighty Boosh. You heard me talking about the fact that I have to fill in stuff that I'm cleaning here. Then I did this massive shitty lettering here for wine night. So once a year, husband and I host a wine night. We run it like a class, and we pick a different theme every time. And we have our friends over. Unfortunately, like, it's gotten kind of big, and so we are kind of like the legacy list. So if you haven't come to one before, it's rare that we can have this capacity in our house and in our wine collection to have other people. So it's kind of just like the OG group over and over, which is great because I love them, but I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I want to invite this person, we just don't have space. So anyway, my life is covered in dog fur because I have a dog. So we do this. Our theme this time is the salt, fat, acid, heat. So we're talking about pairing wines with food. And so we're focusing on those 4 elements and like breaking down. Basically, if you haven't read the book, the idea is that those are the 4 elements that influence how your food tastes and what makes food good, and etc. So we're breaking it down into the 4 different sections and doing like salty, like foods that have a higher salty flavor go with these wines, and foods that are fatty go with these wines. And so we're kind of arranging our menu based on that. So it should be fun. It should be a blast. And then it's a nice way for us to like use up some of the wine that we have accrued over the past year. Before we go out for our trip that I was talking about. That is 1 month from today, and that gives us a little bit more space in the wine cabinet. So that is the big thing. So basically, like, the space from finishing my 17-mile run to starting this is going to be like a whole bunch of shit. And probably I should have planned for that better and made like I don't know, something in here, but I didn't. I didn't do it, and now I'm regretting my decision not to do it. Because I could use this. Look at this. This is cute. Oh gosh. Does anybody else do this with their planner, that you like think you have it all set, and then at the last minute you're like, well, what if I did this? See, then I could write all my like, I know I have 17 miles. I don't need to write that out, right? I do need to write that out. But now I have a space for a to-do list that day, because we have a lot of cooking to do. Like, we have some cooking we can get done here, and I'm just going to write 17 miles. And it already says long run, so I know it's going to be torture. I love it. I love 17-mile runs. I don't. I mean, I do. But, so that's what I have. I have to fill in this. I have to fill in my to-do list for the week. And then, like, I'm done with work at 7, so we might cook dinner. I don't know what we're doing. I didn't meal plan for this week because it was just so crazy with social events, with, like, the birthday dinner and then the USBG stuff today and then the wine night, and so in my work schedule. So I haven't, this is what I mean when I say that I'm not a complete no white space planner, because like I can add stuff in here if I need to, I can add stuff in here if I need to, and that will all come as the week goes on. So, and then I can add my to-do list of the day. So we have like a printed to-do list that we're working through, and I'll copy some of that into here, but you guys don't need to see me writing that because that's boring, me just writing stuff, and I'll be focusing and not talking. So anyway, that was my first ever plan with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I will eventually post this. So if you're watching this, that means that I figured out how to use video editing apps. So subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this. I also am known for doing potato chip review videos, which you can also find on my YouTube. These are the things that I do: planner videos and reviews of potato chips and Doritos. Those things are in my wheelhouse. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day.